Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Macklynn and I like to read. In this week's video, we're going to be a little bit deep diving into book series that I have, but either have not started or have not finished. Don't ask where this idea came from. I read a lot, but I don't ever execute finishing series. I don't know if it's I've always had issues with reading series and finishing them and not getting bored halfway through. And so, when I say I'm going to sit down and read this book series, it's going to take me 8 months because I have to read different books in between each book because unless it's, so good, I cannot put it down. Like, The Cruel Prince, I picked the second book up right away, I picked the third book, didn't put them down. But, I read The Powerless, the first two by Lauren Roberts. I obviously haven't finished that one now because the third book isn't released yet, but I had to read a couple books in between reading Powerless and Reckless because it's almost like a palate cleanser is really what I need in between books when I read series. But, yeah, it's just book series that I either have or have not finished. Okay, this first book, I'm not going to grab the whole stack because I have them, displayed because they're gorgeous. But I have not read A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I have not read anything by Sarah J. Maas, actually. I bought the series. My boyfriend got the whole box set for my birthday for me in January. And it's March, gonna be April soon. I'm filming this in March. I might post it in April. But, have not read it. So it's been 4 months of me just holding on to them and calling them pretty. But I have not read ACOTAR. I have not read any of the other books in this book series. I don't know why. It's not that I'm scared to. It's legit, it's not that I'm afraid of, the content and what I'm going to be reading, because, I genuinely enjoy it, and, maybe a little bit of part of me is a little bit nervous, because, I struggle with, fantasy worlds and following, how things go, and I like mild fantasy versus heavy fantasy, but I've heard a lot of different things about this book series and how, yes, they claim it's fantasy, but it's straight smut. So I don't really know. We're going to see when I read the book series. I have not started it, but that was one of my goals this summer, is to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, because when summer hits, I have all the time in the world once classes are let out. So hopefully, I will finish this summer. I'm actually really excited about it. This is probably one of my first, big reads that I plan to do in this summer. And I'll probably end up doing, a YouTube video on it because it's going to be a big project for me. Especially because, again, if I haven't said it before, I'll say it again. I struggle with reading series. A second book that I have a series of, but have not finished is, the Riley Thorne series by Lucy Score. By the time this video is posted, I probably have already finished this book, but not the entire series. I've held on to these books for a couple months now. Again, I just get really nervous when starting series because they are prone to put me in book slumps. So this one, reading it, I've been enjoying it. And I hope to, continue reading it. I like Riley. I like her character. It's really fun. It's really enjoyable. She's really freaking relatable, to be honest with you. Eating leftover cold pizza because you're too lazy to get up and actually cook something. Yes, queen. Absolutely. 100%. I'm on board with that because I would do the same thing. But yeah, I don't know. I I want to finish this book series, but some of these other books that I have that are part of series, I'm just staring at my book cart right now, ashamed of my past decisions. Okay, this next book is a part of a book series that all of the books have been released so far that we've known about. But actually, no, they just released the other day about the 4th book of this book series. But anyway, so I have the Rose Hill series by Elsie Silver. This is the first ever books that I've picked up by Elsie Silver. I have the first 2. I don't have the third one out yet. I know it's out. I can go purchase it, which I'm actually gonna go shopping this weekend. I'm probably gonna pick it up and bring it home with me so I can like have all of them. But I have not read these book series. I know I'm going to enjoy them. I've heard so many good things about Elsie Silver, so many good things about this series in particular. I have not read anything other from Elsie Silver, but I just know that I'm going to enjoy it. My sister-in-law is like, oh my god, you just need to read Elsie Silver, you're going to love her. If you like Lucy Score, then you're going to like Elsie Silver. So, I don't know why, though, I haven't started it. It's more of the fact that, like, I know that this series, though, is not, like, the same character every single book. Like, the plot line goes through, like, multiple different books. Like, I know that it's different, and I know that it'll bring me a little bit of break between having different characters and different plots, because each book is a little bit different. So, to be honest, don't ask me, because I have no clue why I haven't started this book series, because I know I'm going to enjoy it. They're cute books, too, like, and they're not crazy thick. They're on the thicker side, but they're not, like, ridiculous. So, I don't really know, man. I mean, I'll start it eventually, because I'll get through everything eventually. I just know that it's going to take me a while, because it takes me a while to read. Even though I'm a fast reader, I just get really sidetracked, and I procrastinate a lot. This next book is prime example as to why I'm scared to read fantasy books. Please don't be disappointed in me. This book had been out for like a year and a half, and I still had yet to purchase it, and then I got it as a gift, and I've been holding on to it for like 6 months, and I still have yet to start it. It's not that I don't think the book will be bad. I have to really heavily mentally prepare myself to sit down and read a book like this, and I know that there are multiple other books in the series, and I don't own those other books, so that's why I'm also a little bit afraid, because, like, I'm the type of person that I have to buy the entire series before I can read it, and that's even if I don't like it, I'll still end up reading it. I put myself through the agony of hating a book so much, but I have to finish it. So please don't be disappointed in me, but I have not read or started Fourth Wing at all. Like, the only thing I know is that the main character's name is Violet, and I have no words. I'm just really, part of me too was like, because you can't purchase any of the other editions in paperback yet, I was like, maybe I don't read it, because then I'll wait for the other editions to come out in paperback if they allow that. Because I'm the type of person that I don't like it when the rest of the series doesn't match, like, different formats. Like, here you see, like, I have Better Than the Movies, and then Nothing Like the Movies is a hardback, but the first one's paperback, and, like, that drives me crazy insane. So I thought about, like, purchasing all 3 that we've had released to the public as a hardcover, just purchasing those. I don't know, like, my aunt hated this book, which is surprising to me, because I've heard so many good things about it. So I'm not saying, like, oh, one person told me that it's a bad book, so it's automatically going to be a bad book. Like, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it effort, because it deserves effort. Someone put a lot of work into writing this, and a lot of, like, creativity and time took place to create this book. So I'm not going to be a complete asshole and say, oh no, it's trash. But if this needs to be a book that I need to, like, put on my top, like, oh my god, this is the next book that I read, please let me know. If it's something, though, that I'm going to end up getting into and falling in love with the entire series and need the other books, also let me know, because if that's the case, then I really am leaning towards buying all 3 in hardcover. Also, that way the covers can all match, too, because I know that they do, like, the different designs and, like, morphs and the diamond and square. Like, I pay attention to these things. I'm on Book Talk. Okay, this book is a little bit lesser known, but I'm just going to put this out there on how embarrassing that this may be with my relationship in between this book and the second book. So this book series is called, it's a duology, but because it's multiple books, I'm counting it. The first one is called Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I really liked this book. It was a little bit of a slow burn, which, like, to me, I'm like, yes, sure, go for it. I'm not a complete hater of slow burns, but sometimes, like, I need a little bit more, a little bit quicker, too. And so I got through it. It took me a little bit longer than average, which is not that big a deal. But there's a second book, and it's called Husband Material. So obviously the two main characters in this one end up like getting engaged and wanting to get married. But I could not get into that book. I'll pull it out for you, actually. This is what it looks like. I couldn't, like, my bookmark is literally still in here. Like, I promise you I started it, and I got through 50 pages. So, like, that's average for me to, like, start a book and decide if I want to keep reading or put it down. So it's just, like, I love this one so much, but why am I struggling so much with this book? I don't understand why. I've been in the middle of this book. You can check on my GoodReads and fact check me. It's been a long time. It's probably been 2 summers worth of this book just sitting there not being touched, which I feel so bad for because, again, someone put work into creating this, and so I want to show support for that person, and it's not like I'm never going to get through it. Like, I know I love the characters. It was just a little bit of a slow start for me, and so maybe I just push through a little bit more. I mean, I'm going to have to start over completely at the beginning because I don't really remember what happened in the first 50 pages. I just know that family rivalry a little bit with one of the characters is, like, an issue. But I don't know. Like, I feel like this would be so good because this one was really good. I really enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to have to give it a second chance, especially I'll probably give it a second chance during June, because during June I go a little bit crazy for my Pride books, and obviously this is an LGBTQ romance. So I'm going to go crazy during that, just as a heads up. I redo my entire bookshelves as well. Like, I go through the entire month only reading LGBTQ books if I can help it. Like, I'm a little bit of obsessed. So, yeah, I'm gonna, definitely during June, I'm gonna pull this back out and start it. Hopefully finish it. While we're on the topic of LGBTQ books, I mean, obviously this book isn't, like, the whole topic is LGBTQ, but we all kind of know, like, so this is the second book, too. They both die at the end. This one's called The First to Die at the End by Adam Silvera. The third one just got released, too, as well. I don't have a copy of that yet, and even if I did, I would have to, even if I were going to buy it, I would have to wait until it comes out in paperback because my first 2 copies are already in paperback. Like, that is why it took so long to buy this book, was because I wanted to wait until it came out in paperback. Which I think is why I also haven't started this book yet, because the hype for it was really crazy right when it came out, and everyone was so excited for it, and everyone was gonna, like, super enjoyable, and everyone had their hardbacks, and they're reading, and they're getting through it, and because I insisted that I needed to wait, the hype died down, and then it was like, okay, well, now I can put it in the back of my mind that, yes, this book exists, but because people aren't crazy about it, I don't feel the need to read it right now to partake in my own opinion on it. So I think that's where I'm at with it. I know that this... So technically it's like the prequel, but it got released afterwards, and so I know that this is kind of like how everything gets set up, and I'm excited to see that part of, like, how the whole industry and, like, how everything, like, if you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about, how everything works. I feel so bad because I follow Adam on all of his socials, and, like, I see how proud of himself that he is, and him producing his work, and I want to be such a big supporter of that, and I will be. Like, I'm telling myself, yeah, I'll get through this book, and, like, there's a lot of books here I need to get through, and I'm going crazy. My TBR is, like, overload, and I thought that I was doing really good. There for a while, like, I was getting through so many books, and my TBR cart was so low, like, it was basically empty, and now it's overflowing to the point that I have extra shelving down there because of how many books I have that I need to get through. So, okay, that's really it for, like, series that I have and haven't started, or series that I'm not finished. Yeah, I knew that the list was kind of short. It wasn't going to be crazy long, but still, like, it's a little bit significant. Yeah, I think I'm really kind of excited to read ACOTAR now that I've been talking about it, and I knew, like, I was going to get through it eventually, and I was kind of waiting for summertime, which, I don't know, I'm just really excited about it. So I'm definitely going to have to do, like, vlog my way through how reading ACOTAR. But other than that, if you guys, like, any of these series that, like, stand out to you that I, like, absolutely need to start and get through. And, like, I'm currently still working on the Riley Thorne series by Lucy Score, but if there's anything that, like, oh my god, put it aside, start this book, please let me know. Anything you're interested in too, and, like, any other specific book reviews and all that good stuff. Yeah, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe if you want. Not pressuring you to, but it'd be really nice if you did. Yeah, you can find me on any of my other social media platforms. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, obviously YouTube here. I post a video that pretty much goes through every single platform. I'm also on Lemonade, which is connected to my TikTok. I post a video almost every single day. I try to, at least. I try to post poems on Threads. And then, of course, if I mentioned it before, I have a book coming out. When I post this video, I don't really know when that's going to be updated and, like, the kind of final updates for that, but my book is called Unwritten, and it's a collection of poems that I wrote during the time period after I got kicked out of my dad's house and, like, the grief, and it follows through the 5 stages of grief, like, directly. My art is included in there as well. I hand drew every single thing that's included. I'm just really proud of myself for that. It'll be on Amazon. That's where I'm publishing through. So when that's released, I will let you know. We're going to do a whole big thing about it. But if you want to keep staying tuned for updates on that, I post mainly on my Instagram about my book updates. Other than that, if you guys like this video, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I hope you continue to love and read books as much as I do, and I will see you in the next one.